I think it is time for us to get this show on the road. It's a day late, but we're here regardless. This very stupid idea that we put together because we decided to do a challenge from a Fight Night video that I saw on YouTube. Someone saying, hey, try to beat Butterbean with Muhammad Ali on the hardest difficulty. It's tough as shit. We actually did it pretty easily because your boy's a beast at this game. But after that, I'm like, oh, what do I do for the rest of the stream? Chat says, make Deke Slayer versus Crash Andrews. We did. We watched it. AI versus AI. It was funny as hell. So then we decided to put out the call, not just to those two friendos, but to all of the friendos. Friendo Fight Night, the Tournament of Champions, and that is exactly what we are going to start today. If you missed the YouTube video, the YouTube side of things that covered what we have going on here, I'm trying to think of the easiest way to present our bracket, and I think the easiest way for me to do that would just be to make a quick little screenshot and actually put it up as Warrior gifts the 5-ball, the 5er. Warrior, you're beautiful. Thank you very much. Starting off this tournament on a hype note. Starting off this tournament on a hype note. You'll love to see it. We turn things over to our incredible graphics department, also known as taking a screenshot of something, as Ender Gifts 10. So enjoy the sound effects for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Warrior, Ender, you're both goddamn beautiful. You're both beautiful. Just the best. This is the bracket. The lovely, lovely bracket. I don't know what to do because I don't want to cut stuff off. You guys gifted subs at the worst possible time, but it's okay. We'll start off today's matchup. Look at that Kurt Angle. Look at him chugging that milk. Everyone who's involved in this tournament better hope that they chug their milk, goddammit. They better hope. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We'll wait for the alerts to go through. We'll be here for a little bit. We gotta show proper respect to Warrior and Ender, who I will always call Ender. You get to deal with that. Deal with it. Deal with it. You guys are beautiful. Eichel Tower gets the 2 years off of a gifted sub. You'll love to see that. You'll love to see it. Just gonna let these go. Gonna let them go. It's fine. Still not done. Still not done. What's the last name that we're looking for? We have 4 more. 4 more. Shout out to Gwish. Geesh. Got 24 in his name. Or her name. Their name. Good for them. Good number. So the accuracy gets 3 months. Right in the middle of explaining the most complicated thing in this entire deal. 15 gifted subs at your face. It's like, okay, I'm thankful, but fuck. Completely ruined the momentum. We're leaving it. And the last one goes to very finish. So, as I was saying.
Oh, good!
Jay Winnie, thank you for the follow. This is our tournament. This is our bracket. 32 friendos involved. And today we start off with the first 4 matchups on the left-hand side. Tymo Sammy, Sin and Reaver, Kofi and Monkey Dude, Top Shelf Cookie, and Architect. And of course, our non-tournament main event of Nasher versus X-Tec. I am very excited to see all of these. The rules are quite simple. You have 7 3-minute rounds. Might go to the judges, might not. We might see a lot of finishes in this particular tournament. I am excited to see how it goes down. Is there a prize for the winner? I don't fucking know. We'll think of something. But at the end of the day, all I know is it's time to get this tournament underway. And again, there was only one way to start this particular tournament. It will be the first name drawn in that particular video. It will be the one and the only Tymo taking on Sammy. As we will set this up, appearances get to stay a surprise, entrances get to stay a surprise until we're ready to go. We pretty much have a non-tournament main event up until the final, which would be the 2 semifinals and so on and so forth. Oh my god, we have so many creative players. It takes me forever to go through the menus to actually find people. It takes me forever to actually find people. But we are getting there. Alright. I'm ready for this. I am ready for this, and I hope that you guys are too. Let's get ready to rock and roll with our first tournament matchup. Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. Our first matchup. It is Tymo against Sammy. A huge size advantage for Sammy in this one. Unfortunately, it is an open weight tournament, and here comes the pride of Thunder Bay. Here comes Tymo, graphic designer extraordinaire, and one hell of a hook. But unfortunately, we could not do proper weight classes. 90% of our participants ended up in either light heavyweight or heavyweight, so it didn't really work out that way. So unfortunately, someone like Tymo gets to try to overcome a massive size advantage, and here comes Sammy, rocking the German gloves. He's a world-traveled, well-traveled individual. A Cardinals fan of the highest degree, hence the red as well. I am excited to see what these particular individuals can do. It is the hockey graphic designing Tymo against the baseball JRPG playing legend known as Sammy. In our first matchup, you get another look at Tymo. 5'8", 165. Thunder Bay. The pride of Thunder Bay. Going up against Sammy again. Excited to see what these two can do. We discovered through the creation process that the best way to make people stand out was with the gear, because there's like 8 faces in this game. It's like a modern day Madden. And of course, for those on Twitch, Smoot, good to see you. The prediction will be up. It'll be who do the thing. Will it be Tymo or will it be Sammy? Our first match is almost underway, except for the issue of me fucking up and not doing that. So we might put Tymo at a little bit of a disadvantage. I'll hit rematch really quickly because Sammy immediately took the center of the ring. Here we go, Altex, thank you for the raid. Tymo kicks off this tournament against Sammy. And again, Sammy, the massive size advantage in this round 1 matchup. The 32-man Friendo Fight Night Tournament of Champions is officially underway. You see Tymo going to the body a lot here. It was interesting when creating these players, there was tendency sliders. Yes, there are tendency sliders in Fight Night, but not NHL. It was interesting with the tendency sliders to set up who wanted to be more of a headhunter, who wanted to set up the body shots, and clearly Tymo. I mean, whether or not he set up an option to go for the body, definitely going to the body on the bigger man here in Sammy in the first one. But yes, very different fighting styles for the vast majority of our 32 people involved in this tournament. You have Tymo rocking the blue and white again, Sammy rocking the German gear. It's a 7-round fight, Deke, as it says on the scoreboard. And to another beautiful human. Hello. What's happening, buddy? Ah. Goodness, Deke Reed. Altex, it's all good. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the raid again, man. But again, we have Sammy. Believe born in Germany. Military family. So he's got those connections, and damn it, someone had to wear that sweet gear. And again, Tymo, we're rocking the blue and white. Representing the Tampa Bay Lightning. Bolts Gaming. Still waiting. See our first big moment of this first round. Again, Tymo continuing to work the body. Sammy being a little bit patient here too. It's going to be interesting to see how these play out. Again, a lot of people picking more of a brawling style. Good uppercut by Tymo. A lot of people picking more of a brawling style. Others, outside fighters, and a bit more patient. Every single person in this tournament, I had the choice to make. Do we make everyone like a 36 overall, or do we make them a 100? Everyone's a 100, so every single person has knockout potential. One shot can end a fight. It's exactly how we wanted it to be set up. Good counter punch by Tymo. Ducked under and again went to the body. Job well done there. We'll turn off the list and move up the webcam a little bit so you can get a full look at the very least, the stamina bars, the health bars, we are not going to reveal. But we need to have the stamina bars up there so that the round counter's up there, because otherwise it doesn't show how much time's left in the round, and it's really weird and kind of dumb. But a pretty hotly contested first round. I'm intrigued to see what people think in terms of who won that first one. Again, a 10-point must system. Might be a 10-9 in favor of Timo. 5-6 Timo really holding his own. Round one in the books. Again, we wanted to go 7 rounds to keep these kind of short and to the point, you know. 5-8. So again, because we couldn't do weight classes, good right hand by Timo. Because we couldn't do weight classes, there are going to be some mismatches. I think we had one lightweight, which is Snipe and Score, at the lowest weight of about 129 pounds. Whereas the heaviest person in this tournament, I do believe, is the Architect at a whopping 260, who we'll see in our final tournament matchup here today. Again, day 1 of 8 of this tournament. And of course, our main event, the face of the NHL gaming community, it is Nasher taking on X-Tec. Excited for all of these matchups. Again, this is such a dumb idea. I don't know why it's fun, but damn it, we do what we have to do around here. We do what we have to do. As again, not the highest pace fight between these two. Two guys, I think, again, with more of a counter-punching style. Still waiting to see here. This might be one of the more technical fights that we end up getting, but Timo continues to find success with shots to the body. Not really giving Sammy too many counter-punching opportunities of his own. So we are halfway through round number 2. Good counter shot again there. Cam's lagging again. It's going to keep doing that. If I fix it, it'll make it worse. Whatever. It is what it is. We're leaving it. We're leaving it. So...
Alright, just keep moving.
Still waiting to see here. It's a classic game. It really is. It really is. And I agree. When if and when Esports Boxing Club finally drops, we'll definitely be on it. We'll definitely be on it. I am more than okay with them taking their time in terms of getting that game proper. I mean, it's going to be the first, you know, high-quality boxing game released in over a decade, and they know that they need to absolutely hit a home run. So I am more than okay with waiting it out. Good shot to the body there by Sammy. And again, Sammy, I can confirm, set up as, you know, someone who's going to look to go to the body, someone looking for those counter punches. Prefers not to throw combos.
Work the body.
Good straight there to the body. Timo was able to kind of take that one in. 18 seconds to go in round number 2. Actually, again, looking at the templates that they sent me, both of these guys love working the body. 5 seconds here. It's going to be a war of attrition. You can see the stamina bar is down quite a bit, even through just 2 rounds. We'll see how they're able to recover in the early stages here. Round 3, we'll get a look at the game-generated Teddy Atlas scorecards. Nice combination by Timo. If we were to make it to the end of round 3. Sammy doing a little bit better on the stamina so far. Timo, the smaller fighter, doing what he has to do. Working the body. Great combination. Timo scores 3 down low and an uppercut up high. It was beautiful. Beautiful head movement by the Pride of Thunder Bay.
Oh, good!
Sammy could try to shove. He got caught with a hook there. Brandon, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Another big right hand by Timo. Timo's looking pretty good so far. Gotta be honest, again, has that size mismatch. 70% on the predictions thought that Sammy would win this particular fight. So far, not looking to be the case. Good right hand there, though. Timo continuing the strong head work. Strong head movement. I think with Sammy Said, he could have chosen to be an outside fighter. He did. He did. That's the problem. It's two outside fighters. You both selected to be outside fighters. Sammy, though, looks for, I do believe those big counter shots, though.
Do that again.
Whereas Taimo, you kind of sit your guy up to have a little bit more volume. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. Sammy's looking for the big counter shots, and Taimo's just kind of throwing everything out there. It's working. But stamina is, man, stamina's proven to be a little bit of a problem. It's proven to be a little bit of a problem. Big left hand there by Taimo as well. I chose inside fighter because I was shorter. You're right. Yeah, you did. Okay, so that would explain it, actually. You did choose to be more of a counter puncher and go to the body. But yeah, fast punches over hard inside fighter. Okay, so that does explain it. But yeah, you are definitely making this happen. Is there some camera? Yeah, for some reason my camera's been fucking up all stream. I can turn this back on, this filter, and try and get the timing right. It might be even worse now. Who the hell knows? It's been a problem all stream for some reason. Man, Taimo is just ripping into Sammy with that right hand, though. Changing levels and finding success, but our Canadian Little Mac here might just run out of gas in the tank. It's a huge stamina advantage for Sammy here. It'll be fun to see this on UFC as well. So we almost did this on UFC once. That's why the idea of running Deke and Crash came to mind, is because when UFC 4 first dropped, we did end up running Deke and Crash, and we were going to do essentially this idea on UFC. Good block there. We might indeed just go back to UFC. We could do it afterwards. I mean, obviously it takes a little bit of time to make everybody.
Where's your hook at? Come on now. You're stronger.
At the same time, the UFC games are, sometimes. As it is, wow, so Teddy Atlas has given Sammy all 3 rounds. Controversial, if that is indeed how the judges have viewed it so far. I thought it would have gone to Taimo, to be honest. It's been the more active of the 3. It's landed some good combinations. We got some bias in the officiating here. So Taimo, who is at a massive stamina disadvantage here, is apparently also fighting from behind on the scorecards. Now, at the same time, Teddy Atlas's cards aren't exactly what the judges end up doing. So we'll see what happens here. More clean shots landing to the body here. Good right hand by Sammy, and again, Taimo battles back with a few more shots. Man, Sammy is just not blocking those body shots. It's going to come back to haunt him at this point. Well, EA has the judging right. Fair enough. See what happens here. It wouldn't be a boxing match without some controversial judging, right? Good left hand by Sammy. Every time Sammy lands, though, Taimo's right back and lands a clean shot in return. We haven't seen the punch count, but we will be able to see those stats at the end of the fight. We are nearly halfway through round 4 of this 7-round matchup. Again, our first fight of 4 in terms of tournament action today. Day 1 of this 8-day marathon. Good left hand there by Sammy in response. The main event, again, non-tournament exhibition, Nasher v X-Tec. And I have lined up some incredible non-tournament main events that we will have, basically one for every day of action. And I cannot wait. Cannot wait to announce those extra main events. Good shot to the body there by Sammy. Big uppercut by Sammy as well. And visibly you can see Taimo's guy looking a little bit more sluggish. Went for that early finish, perhaps, and now Sammy's really going to have a chance to turn the tides here in the last few rounds, especially if indeed Taimo is fighting from behind on the scorecards. It's going to be looking good for Sammy down the back stretch. Good shot to the body. Good counter punch there by Taimo. Still showing that elusiveness. This is the uppercut, though. Good 1-2 to the body. Fortunately, those body shots don't appear to have slowed Sammy down much. The card's already against my guy. It's over, sadly. It might be, but you never know. Sammy's starting to work the body now a little bit more, too. Both guys landing. Final 7 seconds of round 4.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Shot to the body by Sammy to end the rounds. It's tough to tell exactly where this one's going to go at this point.
Keep your range. Yup, right.
Tough to tell where this one's going to go.
Double the jab. Timing you. Every time you start in, I want to see that double jab. Double jab.
Well, misses on the body shots there for Timo. Good job avoiding that right hook. Again, 100 rated fighters, though. Any one clean shot can end a fight.
Keep moving.
And still throwing to the body. Timo needs an armbar. Go for the heel hook, Timo. Just turn it into an MMA fight. We'll do one of those. We'll do one of those crazy hybrid rules fights like they do in Japan. 1 round boxing, next round MMA. 3rd round kickboxing. That would be incredible. Right now, I'm getting the old Batista pop. Spear, jackhammer, 1, 2, 3. I mean, Sammy is a gigantic wrestling fan as well. Nicknamed The Undertaker heading into this fight. Unfortunately, I have the commentary off. So the nicknames don't really matter as much because you won't really hear them. Unless I turn the... I'll have to turn the announcer back on for the sole purpose of the in-ring announcements, and then obviously have the commentary off. Unfortunately, look at the stamina difference here. Timo's got to make every shot count at this point. Good left hand by Sammy. Caught Timo coming in. Shot to the body there, too. If indeed, get Terry to do the announcements, I wish. Terry is better than Buffer. Terry should be the ring announcer for a major MMA promotion. He should be. He is incredible. He's got the gift of the pipes. We have just over a minute to go in round 5. Timo slowing down, gets caught to the body. God, Pride rules. We'd have to go to like EA MMA. Only Pride game was brutal. Timo just missed with that big left hook to the head. Good uppercut by Sammy. Timo's starting to get a little bit more active here towards the end of this round. Good right hand by Sammy again.
Pace yourself.
That's been the difference. Sammy throwing single shots has allowed him to conserve a bit more stamina. Because Timo throwing in combos, if he doesn't land, it's exhausting him a little bit faster. And that's been the difference. Like, as much as Timo mentioned, like, oh, it didn't seem to have much of an effect on Sammy's stamina, the problem is Sammy doesn't throw combinations. So the body work is working. But if Sammy was throwing the volume that Timo would, or that Timo is, he would also be pretty tired at this point. We get to the end of round 5.
You gotta breathe.
Sammy, you presume, still ahead on the scorecards, at least according to some potentially biased officiating. Let's see what happens here. Yet to see either man get rocked or dropped, which is just interesting. Did a couple of test runs. Saw a fight end in round 3. Davis, good to see you. Davos will be competing. Day 4 against the legendary Richard Head.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Again, the massive stamina advantage here. Ain't seen this game in a hot minute. Still great. One on the fight night kick recently. Both men throwing and landing. Neither man has been rocked in this fight, though. It's been a real technical battle. Big shot to the body there, though, by Sammy on a counter shot. Timo could be in trouble with that stamina difference. It's getting to be a pretty dire situation. You can tell he's still trying to move and open up these proper angles to land clean, but Sammy keeping his distance and landing these single shots. We are nearly halfway through our penultimate round. Timo tried to land up top. Sammy was able to block it. And again, visibly, Timo slowing down in a major way.
Keep moving.
Still trying to stay on his feet, though. Still trying to move. How much might it slow him down, though? Sammy's starting to throw a little bit more. Will we see a finish here? We got 4 minutes left scheduled in this fight. A long way to go for someone like Taimo, who's as tired as he is. He missed that big shot upstairs. Good uppercut to the body by Sammy. At this point, it's going to have to be a finish for Taimo, you would imagine. But can he break down the defense of Sammy? He's landed a couple of shots. I was pumped for this last night. Me too. Again, freaking lovely Spectrum internet outage. Kind of killed the hype from last night, at least a little bit. There was nothing I could do, though. I went to bed very angry. Both men landed the body. Big body shot there for Sammy. Taimo's rocked. Another follow-up uppercut. Sammy trying to find the space to put him down. Taimo stays on his feet. 10 seconds to go in round number 6. The first big shot. And the first moment of serious trouble for either fighter. And we will make it to round 7. Neither man's fallen yet. Sammy very, very close to putting Taimo down. We go to our final rounds. Sammy seemingly in the driver's seat. Does Taimo have it in him to complete this comeback and move on to round number 2? The winner of this fight takes on the winner of our next fight, which will be Mr. Sin for the win against a fellow member of Medium Elites in Reaver. The stamina difference is staggering. Good left hand by Taimo, though. Good left hook by Sammy in response. Any clean shot that lands against someone as tired as Taimo is right now, you think might just put him down. Body shot, another uppercut, just misses. Of course, as Taimo's gotten more tired, that accuracy's dropped off too.
He's tired. Hey, let's go.
We are a minute gone in round 7. Taimo continuing to try and land that lead uppercut. No success. And again, another combination misses. Good attempts down to the body, though. It's not looking too good for Taimo here. Not looking too good. Lands a left hook upstairs, though. Both men still throwing to the body here. Halfway through round 7. Sammy seems content to not risk it. Continue to land these counter shots and coast to a victory on the scorecards. It's Taimo that has to open up at risk of getting knocked out. 1:15 to go in our opening contest. Not exactly how I saw this fight panning out, with the smaller, more agile man being the gas of the two fighters, but it's where we're at. 1 minute to go. If we're gonna see a finish, it has to be now. As Taimo misses the double straight. Gotta love the bow tie on the referee. I'll never get sick of that. Taimo continuing to miss. The final punch accuracy stats will be very interesting indeed. 35 seconds in our first fight of this 32-man tournament. Sammy's been patient, working that outside style. Taimo throwing a lot of punches, trying to work on the inside. He's landed, but he hasn't been able to rock Sammy at any point in this fight. 10 seconds remain. Will Taimo throw for it? Both men landing. 5 seconds shot to the body by Sammy. And another one, 2 seconds to go. And Taimo will survive. We do go to the scorecards. Sammy hurting Taimo twice. And this fight will go to Sammy on judges' scorecards. Sammy advances to round number 2. Taimo falling short. as Sammy, with a unanimous decision, 70-60 on 2 scorecards, 69-61 on the third judge's scorecards. That was a blowout, according to the judges. I really didn't think that it was going to be that one-sided, but look at the accuracy difference. Look at the output as well. Taimo throwing nearly 200 more punches, but landing 16 less. And that was the difference maker there. The more output for Taimo, but the accuracy failed him. Not a single man threw a power punch. Not a single haymaker. Controversial as it may be to see Taimo not pick up a single round. Regardless, Sammy is going to move on to round number 2. Sammy did have the big height advantage. We look in round 1. Again, the accuracy for Sammy over the output for Taimo. Taimo landed more, 49-38. And round number 2, again, the output for Taimo, but the accuracy for Sammy. Blinded by the output, perhaps. Blinded by the output, perhaps. Sammy moves on to round number 2. Taimo, most people were honest about their height and weight. Most people were. So, thankfully, that's not really a factor. We get to move on to our second matchup of this particular tournament. And it'll be another interesting one, as 2 members of Medium Elite, that being one Mr. E.G. Soul Reaver, gets ready to take on Sin for the win. The pride of the West Coast. It is a real battle of East versus West. And we are about ready to go. Thought my guy was connecting for more shots. It honestly looked like it. It honestly did. Boardwalk Hall still the site. Reaver and Sin, you can see a slight size advantage for Sin. Big reach advantage, 72-66. As we get Reaver. Rocktown, you're going to see that a lot because Boston somehow isn't a name in this game. For somebody, for somebody's location, Boston's not in. Figure that one out. Rocking the red and black. Intrigued to see what Reaver can do. Master at criticizing someone's ability or lack thereof on GeoGuessr, and here comes Sin. San Jose not available, walking the teal. The black and teal of his hometown Sharks. Can't have him with the super long goatee. There's also no super long hair, so he's got it in a man bun. Will it give him power? There's going to be a lot of man buns in this tournament. There will be a lot of man buns in this tournament.
Introducing first, hailing out of Brooktown, the Ghost.
Nicknamed himself the Ghost. Some people on Xbox were able to create their own people.
And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of San Diego, El Terrible.
El Terrible. It is Sin.
All right, gentlemen.
Against Reaver.
At all times.
We will go ahead and I'm gonna turn off the commentator audio again. To be honest, the ring announcer didn't really do much for us. So here we go. It is our second fight. Predictions up here. Shout out to UJ Bulldogs for the follow, and here we go. Hot and heavy start. Sin with a lot of volume here already. Good body shot by Reaver. These two are going at it to kick things off. Good left hand by Sin. Very fast paced compared to what we just saw. This one might not go the full 7.
Oh, hands up, hands up.
Reaver more inside fighter. Sin missing with that left hook. We do see our first southpaw of this tournament as well. Reaver, good uppercut by Sin. Shot to the body, good left hand by Reaver. What a pace to kick things off. I think my guy threw one dirty shot. I mean, yeah, really the only thing you could do is headbutts or uppercuts. Or headbutts or like fucking uppercuts to the junk, basically. Good uppercut by Sin. One from Reaver responds and another one from Sin. Woo! What a pace to the first minutes of this fight. The winner of this moves on to take on Sammy in round number 2. I don't remember if they had elbows in this one. There were some features they took out between 3, 4, and Champion. Who's in the blue? It is Reaver against Sin. Sin in the Shark's teal. What a pace this is. Uppercut still being thrown and landing. For Sin, big left hook from Reaver. There is no way this is going to 7 if this pace keeps up. Holy hell. Big right hand from Reaver, just missed. And a follow-up left. Again, Reaver throwing some bombs early on. Sin missing a shot to the body. Good straight, though, by Sin right down the middle. Went for another one. Reaver was able to block that one. Big left hand, though, from Reaver. Again, the battle of medium elite. Reaver continuing to try to throw haymakers. Sin doing a good job of avoiding. Eats a left there, though. 50 seconds to go in round number 1. Shot to the body from Reaver. Can already see some swelling to the left eye of Sin. Big right hand from Reaver again. There are a lot of guys in this tournament who set up their fighters to be incredibly aggressive and to go for the kill. Big left hand by Sin. And these two are two of those many. Big body shot by Reaver. Stumbled Sin for a moment. Follow-up lefts. Another left hand from Reaver. Sin getting caught. Both men landing. 20 seconds to go in round number 1. Reaver high and low, mixing it up a little bit. 10 seconds in our opening round. How the hell do you score that one? 4 seconds here. Uppercut misses. Reaver landing a little bit more, but Sin landing the final punch of the round with a straight.
Breathe.
That was a ridiculous opening round. So again, we have our lovely ring girl here modeling the newest hefty trash bag. We go to round 2. This one might not make it past the 3rd. Be able to see what Teddy thinks. And Teddy's reports on the scorecards were accurate of what we saw from the judges. Big right hand, big left from Reaver. Another right hand from Reaver. Sin getting caught. Huge left hand lands. Sin playing with fire right now. Sharks versus Devils, essentially. So Reaver with the quick clinch. Looks to reset the pace. Big left hand again by Reaver. Sin getting caught. Misses the uppercut, takes a shot to the body. Big left again by Reaver. He's getting the better of these exchanges. Sin with a good straight. Standing dead center in the middle of the ring and trading. I can't imagine this makes it to round 7. Not with this pace. Sin's like, you know, he likes firing off those double jabs, those double straights. Good left hook to the body. Reaver landing with the jab as well. Big left hand from Reaver. Again, that first fight, we saw Taimo's strategy just not able to get that quick finish against Sammy, and Sammy was able to coast on points. Neither of these two men looking to win on points. We're halfway through round number 2. Good uppercut by Reaver. Reaver, I think, still continuing to get the better of Sin. Good left hook, case in point. Reaver's power shots paying off early on. Both men missing. Good uppercut by Reaver. Straight from Sin is blocked. 105 in round number 2. Again, the winner takes on Sammy in that second round a few days from now. Still have 2 more tournament fights coming up after this. 5 fight cards for the next couple of days. Sin right now, the accuracy starting to become a bit of a problem. Good lefts from Reaver. Stamina close, maybe a slight edge for Reaver. Certainly not as much of a factor. Reaver continuing to land those hooks.
Double jab, double jab.
Reaver's defense on point, head movement on point, accuracy on point. Sin's in trouble. Definitely have the sense. As Sin's output has slowed down a little bit here too. Not so much for Reaver. So maybe a change in strategy on the fly. Well, as we say that, Sin, the last 7 punch attempts of the round.
Listen, I don't want to see you.
We go to round 3. Didn't even look like we'd reach this point. End of the round, we will get a look at the scorecards if we make it there. And how I love being able to do stupid stuff like this to take a break from the likes of NHL. Good exchange here to start the round. Reaver again continuing to land with that left. The southpaw. Good right hook, both men landing. Another left from Reaver, a straight from Sin. Testing the chin of the opposition. Someone's going to drop sooner rather than later. Oh, oof, big right hook misses again. Both of these guys do prefer to go for the head over the body like we saw from the last two. Big right hand again. Reaver just keeps landing. It's not looking too good for Sin. But one shot. And get him right back in it. Good straight right. And another one, the hook. Sin finding success with that right hand. And another. Sin battling back pretty well. Big left there. Technically a counter shot for Sin with that double jab. You can see the stamina pretty close too. Not much of a difference here. Good right hand from Sin. Big uppercut from Reaver. Good right hand again from Sin. Reaver's starting to lunge into these shots a little bit. And Sin finding room to counter. Two commentary for NHL Gamer Boxing League. I wish. Couldn't win it on the ice, but can you win it in the ring? Good right hand from Reaver again. Sin landing some good shots. But Reaver seemingly with that power edge despite the equalized stats. Maybe just the way the tendencies have been set up. Reaver's definitely still going for the kill. A little bit more often. Big right hand again. I have no idea who to judge here. Settle beef and Fight Night Champion. Well, it is a shame. It didn't end up being Endo versus Terry. But one Endo Mills will take on twitch.tv/Mills because our lovely process worked out quite well in terms of matchmaking. So we have 20 seconds to go in round number 3. Good right hand by Sin. Both men still throwing in the closing moments of this round. We will get a look at the scorecards. Our only look. 2 seconds. Sin just misses that left hand. So round 3 comes to an end. Didn't look like we'd make it to this point. As it's very close. Reaver been given round 2. Sin up 29-28 through 3 rounds early on. Left hand by a Reaver. Sin with a good counter jab and Reaver with a straight. Good uppercut there by Sin. And indeed, the sound effects in this game can be deceptive. Blocks can sound like clean shots. Like that, for example, was a good block by a Reaver. The only way to describe it is the sound effect of the strikes when it lands almost sounds more fleshy, for lack of a better term. I did not think... Oh, man, great combination by Sin. Nearly finished with a clean uppercut. Did not think we'd make it to round 4. Certainly not. So again, stamina's pretty close. Not much of a difference. Fleshy, that's a technical term. It sure is. Sin not able to land those shots. Good jab, though. Reaver's big shot to the body doesn't go. Big uppercut, but a counter left by Sin. Good shot again by Sin. The hook on the way out. The jab, Sin, the big 1, 2, 3. 2 jabs, a shot down the middle, a good hook as well. Sin's landing a little bit more now as Reaver's overextending to try to land these heavy shots. Again, the big difference, not so much the attributes, but the tendencies. Contacted every single person and said, hey, here are the tendencies. Set up your guy the way you want to set him up, and that's what's going to make these matchups. And that's what we've seen so far. Follow-up uppercut from Reaver doesn't go. 50 seconds to go in round 4. Sin continuing to land, but Reaver, you still got that feeling of one punch can turn things around. Sin misses with that right hook. Good jab, though. The jab, definitely a difference maker for Sin. And again, the big shot from Reaver doesn't go. And the problem is now, Reaver has set his guy up as somebody that looks for the knockout. And as he continues to tire out in these later rounds, you throw that big lunging hook and miss, that counter window is opened up that much more. Sin will have that much more time to try and land that counter shot. So we have 10 seconds to go in round number 4. There you go, the 1-2 from Sin. And that brings us to the end of round 4.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right?
Game doesn't roll and roll. I mean, whether or not the game rewards volume punching depends on the defensive style of the other guy, though. Because you do have the mix of, do you prefer to block, do you prefer head movement? If someone prefers head movement, it's going to open up counter shots, but if they move their head into the line of fire, they're not going to be standing for too long. That's why I like how we set this up. It really is a matter of, like, what did you set your boxer's style to? That is what's going to decide things, which is appropriate for boxing. It's literally just constantly the stylistic matchup. I mean, even if you get 2 guys who just headhunt the entire time with power shots, eventually someone's gonna slip.
Just like that, just like that.
I mean, again, the problem for Taimo in that first fight was he was going up against somebody who's an outside fighter that keeps his distance. So Taimo, who likes to throw combinations on the inside, the problem is you get to the inside, start throwing that combination. If Sammy's already gone, he's expelling that much more energy. Hence him being gassed by the 5th round, if not sooner. Even now here again, we've seen Sin open up with more volume. It's a risky way to go. It is true that fighting, you know, as a smaller opponent, fighting on the inside is a very good idea. The problem is going full bore into combinations. Might have worked against somebody else, but against Sammy it didn't work out. So Reaver's in a real interesting spot here. Just missed that left. Shout out to my good buddy Matt. Didn't realize I had those notifications on. Have to turn those off here in a minute. Anyone trolls and starts sending me messages, I'm banning you. We got 1 minute to go in round 5. Sin was ahead on the scorecards. The pace is certainly slowing down a bit. But we still might see a finish. It's a real interesting spot here because it certainly didn't look like we'd see a decision. But with the way this is going, we still might. Good left hand. Shout out to Hockey Donald for the follow. 40 seconds now. Good uppercut by Sin. We saw him throw that lead uppercut quite a bit. He hasn't abandoned it yet. Good counter shot. Again, Sin finding success with that jab. Reaver, I mean, both men visibly tiring. We still have 2 rounds to go, and those are some depleted stamina bars. It's both men missing, and again, that's another problem. The accuracy is going to drop as they continue to tire. 10 seconds. Sin emptying the tank at the end of the round. Reaver doing well to defend, gets caught with another jab. Big overhand lefts. 3 seconds to go. And that'll be the end of round number 5. Still think there's a good chance of a knockout before the end of this one. just a matter of who's going to fall. Neither man's hurt one another. And we saw Taimo get hurt twice, but still, nobody's hit the canvas. Again, Sin continuing to find success with the uppercuts. Reaver starting to keep it a little bit more simple. Utilizing that straight left hand, does miss the hook. Good uppercut there, though. Sin's been going with the lead uppercut. Uses that dominant right hand. Good hook from Reaver, though. So stamina advantage slightly in Reaver's favor. It is very close, though. Again, Sin looking for that lead uppercut. Good right hand, though. Amazing that neither man's been rocked so far, but it looks like it's going to be just a matter of time, rather than an if. Reaver again finding a bit more success. Sin just ripping him apart with that jab. The hook doesn't land. Will somebody fall? Honestly, somebody getting knocked down at this stage with the stamina issues, that could be it. Good defense from Sin, though, with the blocking. That jab blocked well by Reaver. These two guys walking on a tightrope right now. Good right hand from Sin. One clean shot could be the end of the fight. We thought we might see a finish. Taimo did a good job to hang on against Sammy to at least let it go to a decision. Unanimous as it may be. Never expected us to see the later rounds here. Never expected it. "55 seconds to go in round 6. Good left hand from Sin. Sin's been working that jab, lands again. As again, Reaver overextended on a hook. 40 seconds here. Sin was ahead on the scorecards. I feel like he might still be. 30 seconds now. Again, we still have 2 more matchups in round number 1. Our opening round of this 32-man Friendo Fight Night tournament that we put together for the memes. Snipe, good afternoon. Sammy's already moved on. Next matchup, it is Kofi of Secret Base fame taking on Monkey Dude. And we'll also see Top Shelf Cookie against Architect before our main event non-tournament action, Nasher v X-Tec. We are going to round 7. Who'd have thought, with the pace they set in the first round, who'd have thought, but here we go. Round 7. Will there be a decision? Looks like both men focused on replenishing stamina between rounds over health, which could be a factor. Shows they're looking for the finish. The right hand from Sin just missed. Uppercut for Reaver, glancing below. Sin 4 punches and you can tell the gas tank's empty. Both men missing uppercuts. Good right hand from Sin. And another glancing blow. Reaver almost caught Sin lunging into that right hook. Winner of this takes on Jake Paul. Good right hand from Sin. And the uppercut. Look at Sin, so visibly, both of them just so fragilely, exhausted. Just lumbering across the ring right now in round 7. Imagine if this went to 12. We are nearly halfway through our final round. Good left hand from Reaver. Has Sin backed against the ropes. Sin able to find a little bit of space. 135. Both men throwing some horrifically inaccurate shots. Good defense there from Reaver. Good body shot from Reaver with that straight left hand. Big uppercut, just missed. 1:10 to go. Right hand from Sin doesn't land. Both men throwing. This is dangerous. Sin Looking like he's on wobbly legs even though he's not stunned. That's how tired he is. Still throwing in volume. Reaver continuing to defend well. None of these landing clean for Sin. Both men throwing uppercuts. 50 seconds. Are we shockingly going to go to another decision? Both men again just missing. Shot to the body lands for Reaver. Neither man having been stunned or dropped. Both landing. Here in the final minute, it's Reaver on the back foot now. Good uppercut again from Sin. He's landed that lead uppercut all fight. That straight just misses. These fights have not gone the way my test fights happen to go. We saw finishes in the test fight. It's just interesting, but again, the style matchups are what make it. Good left hand from Sin. Final 10 seconds. Are we going to decision? Both landing. Uppercut for Reaver. Shot to the body doesn't go. And that's it. We will go to a decision. For the second time in as many fights. Will it be Sin? Will it be Reaver? Who's moving on to round number 2 to take on Sammy? And it is Mr. Sin for the win. Gonna walk away with that decision victory. How those two stayed on their feet, I have no earthly idea. But Sin will move on, taking all but 2 rounds. A 68-65 unanimous decision for Mr. Sin for the win. Again, a heavy underdog in the voting. But Sin gets it done. Sin threw a lot more shots. Was nearly equally as accurate as Nick. Thank you very much for the 9 months, buddy. And again, Sin, though, throwing nearly 200 more shots. But Reaver barely with the better accuracy marker there. Look at the power shots, by the way. 0 power shots for Sin. 279 for Reaver. All power shots from Reaver, but look at Sin, the jab difference. 237 thrown to just 84. And that is where Sin found the success. Somehow, he was able to withstand the power shots. But look at this, almost over 200 shots combined. About 200 punches. About 200 punches, and then right here, round 5, it started to slow down a little bit. But Sin gets the job done. Sin gets the win. And Sin will indeed be moving on. Didn't mean to go to that screen. There we go. I'm a professional. Sin will indeed be moving on to our next round. So again, Sammy over Tymo. Sin over Reaver. So it will be one Sammy and Sin for the win in our second round. And to finish up, we still have a few more fights to go here. 2 more tournament matchups and then our main events. Next up, it will be, again, Kofi. Good old chill Kofi on Twitch. He will be taking on Monkey Dude 22. And I'm excited to see how this one goes. And again, we have some great main events lined up too. Non-tournament action from people who got their information in just a little bit late.
Good for you.
I'm going to try to find Monk here again. I refuse to reveal some of the appearances before we get there. It's got to be a surprise because some of these appearances, some of the gear is absolutely incredible. It is ridiculous even. Absolutely ridiculous. And Nick, thank you. All right, here we go. Kofi and Monk, our third opening round matchup. Cody, it's fine. That lovely boardwalk hall in Atlantic City. As again you see here, the big weight advantage for Monk, but not so much on the reach. We'll see what Kofi is able to do, the master of, hey, if there's anybody who can rival me in ridiculous franchise mode attempts and just like ridiculous how to use sports games to just try to break them, it's Kofi. It is Kofi and his work over at Secret Base. Rocking the purple and black. Kofi makes his way to the ring. We have now entered the fumble dimension. We have now entered the fumble dimension. Here comes Kofi and his opponent, rocking the blue and yellow of the St. Louis Blues. Here comes Monkey Dude. Another friendo, another member of the Medium Elite squad, and representing the lovely St. Louis Blues. The lovely St. Louis Blues. Let's see what Monk is able to do. Hayden, thank you for the 6 months, bud. As again, Kofi. They don't have New York or Manhattan, so I just put Queens. But Kofi is ready to rock, and again, Monkey Dude on the other side. The voting is up. It is our third fight of the opening rounds. It is Monkey Dude and Kofi. As I accidentally again did the thing where I didn't select the option in the middle. So let's hit rematch. So again, we don't give Monk the advantage of making it to the center early on. Well, let's do it. 7 rounds. And we'll see what the fighting style happens to be for these two. And a good early start. The early clinch from Monk. Again, that'll be another factor. How often someone selected their fighter to clinch. Both men throwing early on. Big uppercut from Kofi. Kofi, also the southpaw. Actually, I believe it's a battle. Yeah, it is a battle of southpaws here. Trying to see how this one plays out. Not as familiar with Monk's tendencies. He did provide his own fighter. For Kofi, however, it's both men throwing and landing. For Kofi, however, similar options to Taimo. Likes the inside punches, fast combinations. So we'll see what happens. So Monk just continuing to throw that left hand. Good shot from Kofi, though. I don't know if Monk did the face scan or not. I don't think he did. I think this was one of the generic faces. Piney, what's going on? Excited to see you in action. Piney might have the best gear in the game. Man, Monk continuing to throw that big left hand. Lands with the right. And another clinch. Lando, you didn't provide me your updated player model. You still could. Your fight isn't until tomorrow. Good right hand from Monk off of the head movement. Good defense here from Kofi, though. Good left hand from Kofi. Kofi landing in bunches. Still landing clean. Monk trying to catch. Look at the fight going on here. Both men throwing defense out the door. Whew. This might be a more fast-paced start than we saw with Sin and Reaver. Kofi continuing to land that left hook. Big counter shot there. Yannick, what's happening, buddy? Again, Monk with the slight size advantage. Height's about equal, but the weight advantage. Dude, Kofi is just throwing like a madman. My God, this might be the fight in which we see our first knockout. It's another clinch from Monk to reset the pace. Big right hand as a follow-up. And the left uppercut and a shot to the body. Good luck judging this first round. My God. Straight shot there from Monk. Good defense on display. Monk with a right and nearly landed the follow-up left. 3 seconds, both men throwing. Kofi lands clean. And that brings us to the end of a ridiculous first round. Jesus. We go to round 2. Right hand from Monk right out of the gates. The uppercut doesn't land. Good straight left from Monk. Both men throwing, Monk landing. And Monk the slight reach advantage as well. No defense, all punches, pretty much. Good defense on display here. Still no clean shots landing. Defense from Kofi. Landed a clean right hand, though. Uppercut lands. Uppercut lands in response from Monk. Kofi got him up against the ropes. Landed a clean left hand. Jake, what's going on, buddy? Love my friends fighting each other. Both men landing rights. Somebody has to fall. Somebody has to fall. Big right hand from Monk. And another. Big left from Kofi. Big uppercut from Kofi. Dude, somebody's gonna fall. This is nuts. Somebody is bound to fall. Monk lands another hook. Kofi responds with one of his own. Another clinch from Monk. First guy we've seen to utilize the clinch a little bit more. Good left hand from both. We've yet to see someone hit the canvas in this tournament. Big clean left hand from Monk. Kofi responding with some straight lefts of his own. Big left from Monk. Another left hook lands. How are these two still standing? Big uppercut. Big right, big left from Kofi. 3-punch. Monk still somehow on his feet. They somehow just keep standing and trading. Big left from Monk. Kofi just got the hand up. And a good jab. The two southpaws going toe-to-toe. Uppercut from Monk, right hook from Kofi. It's ridiculous. Good combination there from Kofi. Good defense for the most part from Monk. Lands a left. Kofi throwing in combos. Landed a clean left. Missed the haymaker uppercut. 10 seconds to go in round two. Right hand from Monk. It's ridiculous. Whew. You see the wear and tear. The bruising under the right eye of Monk already rather prevalent. God damn, that was nuts. You see the damage on Monkey Dude, though. Compared to Kofi, Kofi's still looking pretty good. Kofi's still looking pretty good. We go to round number 3. Will somebody fall in this round? Good left hand. And another clinch from Monk. Kofi landing some clean shots again. We know Monk was hurt. And more clean shots landing. Both men thrown to the body. Unable to find their target.
Relax. Watch the hook.
Monk trying to go to the body a little bit more here. Every time Monk lands, Kofi's right back in his face. Kofi finding the target with those hooks. Monk, though, with a good right hand. Big left hand from Monk, trying to get back in this. Kofi really threatening to put Monk down. Uppercuts landing. Both men landing. Just waiting for that one shot that puts the other down. Another clinch from Monk to reset. Uppercuts thrown by both. Big right hand from Kofi. Uppercut from Kofi. Left hands from Kofi. He's got Monk against the ropes. Big uppercut. Left hand lands again. Big left from Monk is blocked. Big left again from Kofi. Shot to the body, right hand to the face. Monkey Dude's in a lot of trouble. Another left for Kofi lands. Another left for Kofi lands. Uppercut, shot to the body. Good shot to the body there again from Kofi on the counter. 50 seconds to go in round 3. And Kofi seemingly pulling ahead in this fight. Good right hand. Missed the left. Monk starting to visibly tire. Kofi's a little bit ahead on the stamina. Big right hand from Kofi. Good defense there from Monk, though. You see Kofi looking for those haymakers a little bit more. Good defense from Monk, nothing landing. Monk can't land the left, gets hit with an uppercut. 10 seconds in round 3. Shot to the body, doesn't go. Big left hand. And that brings us to the end of round 3. I have no idea how Monkey Dude's still on his feet. You can tell by the damage. Kofi is ahead. Monk's corner works to really minimize the amount of damage taken. Kofi has to be ahead. I think Kofi's ahead in terms of the damage. Monk up 3 rounds on the scorecard, though. Interesting. I'm gonna go with interesting. I have no idea. I haven't known this game to be that off in terms of the judges. So Kofi might still want to look for this knockout, and he might still get it. Ripping Monkey Dude apart with that left, but can't land on 2 straight rights. Monk's paying the judges. It's that Microsoft money, you know? I don't know if it's an accuracy thing or what, but clearly Kofi's landed the heavier shots. Both men throwing uppercuts. Kofi, good left hand. Again, the bruising over Monk's right eye. Getting caught with so many left hands. Good avoidance there by Monk. Kofi missing 2 big shots. Big left hand from Monk just misses. Halfway through round number 4. Big uppercut from Kofi. Kofi working that jab. Again, the accuracy of these two starting to fall off a little bit because of the stamina. They can't match the stamina. Right hand from Kofi. Clean right shot from Monk in response. I cannot believe nobody's fallen. Can't believe it. Rahil, you haven't. You're in one of our main events, but it's not today's main event. I'm not telling you who you're fighting until we announce it on Twitter. I think you'll like your opponent, though. Good shot to the body by Kofi. Stamina's certainly becoming a little bit more of a factor. Can you tell me when? Let's see. Day number 4, which means Wednesday. Wednesday. On the same card as Deke Slayer, Terrio. We have 24 seconds to go in round 4. Again, similar to the Sin Reaver fight, cannot believe nobody's been dropped yet. But as stamina is becoming a factor, maybe, just maybe, we do see somebody hit the canvas. Big left misses. Monk went for the kill shot. 2 seconds. That brings us to the end of round 4. Crazy.
Oh, this is a wipeout.
Monk is still way up there on damage. Not anymore. Monk earning enough points in that last round to pretty much mitigate all the damage he had taken. That might be the window for Kofi to win this fight. Slam shut. A lot of the work Kofi put in, he couldn't capitalize on. And Monk might be right back in this fight. Again, was apparently ahead on the scorecards. Hope he's got his work cut out for him, but again, 1 punch from either of these two can be enough to put somebody down. That's very unfortunate for Kofi that Monk was able to recover, and you see the stamina. Kofi A little bit worse for wear. Gets caught with a right to the temple. Good combination. Fend off some pressure. Uppercut just misses for Monk. Monk, of course, in the St. Louis blue and yellow. Horrible colors. Who would ever have blue and yellow?
David, here comes the pizza.
Who would ever? Alex, thank you for the 36, 3 years. Good Lord. On the prime.
Because he's been asked to leave the
You're
ball
beautiful.
for ruining a good piece of pizza.
And your fellow Blues fan monkey dude's in the driver's seat right now from the looks of it. Alex, thank you. How are you, buddy? Happy Sunday. The pace is definitely slowing down a bit. Shout out to Tomato. Thank you for the follow. Do appreciate it. Man, Kofi. Really looking a bit sluggish. Alex, I am doing great. I have found a way to bring back Fight Night content. I'm having a damn good time. Watching namesake of Friendos get obliterated. Granted, somehow we have still yet to see that knockout. Right hand from Kofi doesn't go. Yeah, the pace has really dropped between these two now that stamina's a factor. I think, again, that window to see a knockout's gone. Good left hand from Kofi. Good right hand from Monk in response. Caught Kofi on the way out. Really think Kofi had that best chance for a well-earned knockout, and it might have, unfortunately, gone away. Both men landing. Of course, we still have one more tournament fight coming up today. It is Top Shelf Cookie against Architect. And in our main event, Nasher and X-Tec. The late edition main event. Wish to have seen it last night, but what are you going to do? So we have 20 seconds to go in round number 5. Big uppercut lands for Kofi. Another one. Glancing blow. Monk gets caught with that big right hand, the straight jab. 5 seconds. Both men missing. And that brings us to the end of round 5.
You're okay, don't worry. You're doing fine. I need you to move your head.
Neither man in that much trouble. This might very well go to the judges at this point. Might.
Oh, good for you!
He had that window. T-Wox, thank you for the fall. Kofi's down! Monk drops him, and that's it! It's over! A 6th round knockout from Monkey Dude out of nowhere! Kofi's done! Gets obliterated with the right hand and a follow-up uppercut. We have our first knockout of the tournament, and it's Monk just obliterating Kofi out of nowhere. In an instant, we said one punch could do it. And Monk was able to find it with a right hook right at the start of the rounds. Kofi is done. Monk moves on to round 2. Unreal. Out of nowhere. Monk punches his ticket to the second rounds. Kofi gets caught. Monk was ahead on the scorecards, but right at the start of round 6, step to the middle of the ring, and Monk obliterates him with a right hand. Again, we said it. Kofi looked like he had that opportunity to finish the fight, couldn't capitalize. Monk was able to get back in the fight. And Monk's able to secure our first knockout of the tournament with a strong, strong right hand. Monkey Dude moving on to round number 2. What a way to end that fight out of absolutely nowhere. And RKO's got nothing on that. Holy hell. Holy hell. That was insane. And we're not done. We have yet another heavyweight tilt coming up. Top Shelf Cookie. I said on the bracket video that was posted on the second channel, and all this, of course, will be up on the second channel that we have one of the nicest guys in the community in Cookie against one of the biggest trolls and one of the biggest shit talkers. Oh, God. I mean, timeout. We do something Royal Rumble related to WWE isn't complete trash. Let's wait until the AEW game's out. Plus, it's more fun if people get to create their own guy. All right. God, I have so many custom people to scroll through. We are ready for our next contest. Our fourth and final tournament matchup of the day before we move on to the main event. Again, it's 4 tournament matchups a day. This is our fourth and final. As it is Top Shelf Cookie against the Architect. Huge size and reach advantage for Texki. And I'm so intrigued to see how this happens, but here comes the pride of Columbus. Top Shelf Cookie. Rocking the Blue Jackets. Colors at this point. Again, Sammy, Sin, and Monkey have moved on. Will it be Cookie or Architect? A real Lil Mac King Hippo battle here. We'll see what Cookie can do. Again, repping the Blue Jackets colors here. It was a 50-50 split, by the way, between Monkey and Kofi. And here comes the Pride of Buffalo. Rocking the Bills colors as well. And again, it was not available as a location, but here comes Architect. I kind of had to take the piss out of him. With these colors. But we have Architect and we have Cookie. The voting, the predictions now up. His name is a statement. Oh, baby. Top Shelf Cookie again. 5'8", 170. Huge disadvantage in terms of the size. We'll see what he can do. And again, Architect. 6'2", 260, the biggest competitor in this tournament, the Pride of Buffalo. We'll see what he can do. And Texki, don't worry. If I have to put myself into this tournament, I gave myself the same body type. Here we go. It is Cookie and Architect. A battle of David and Goliath. Let's see how this plays out. We just saw our first knockout of the tournament with Monkey Dude's 6th round finish of Kofi. Might we be due? Big shot there. Might we be due for yet another knockout here? You'd think the longer this goes, the more it favors Cookie. Big right hand from Architect. He was going for the kill.
Keep your heads moving.
Good avoidance so far from Cookie. Again, essentially the inverted colors. Bills v Blue Jackets. Big left hand from Cookie. Caught Architect. Good left, though, from Architect. Catching Cookie coming in. Whew. Good left again. Both men landing lefts. Big left again from Architect. Cookie, already tired, playing with fire. Backs out of the pocket. Good right there, though, from Cookie's landing some counter shots. Misses there. Good uppercut from Architect. Good counter shot from Cookie again, though, with that left hand. Good uppercut from Cookie. Caught Architect missing. Another huge shot. Another counter shot from Cookie. And Architect rocks him with a right. Cookie's in trouble here in round 1. Big left hand. Cookie's still on his feet, and he's able to back away. Cookie got caught. We're only halfway through round 1. Big right hand from Cookie. Dude, both men have landed clean shots. Big shots from both, just missing. Cookie went for the kill. Good right hand. Woo, Flo, you haven't fought yet. It'll be another day. You're still alive, though. I think it's tomorrow, actually, that your fight's up. Good uppercut from Architect. Stumbled him. Cookie working the body. Big left just missed from Architect. 49 seconds to go in round 1. Both men landing. Both men landing again. Big left from Architect. Woo. Good shots from both. Another big left hook from Architect. Another shot. 25 to go in round number 1. Another left hook thrown by Architect and an uppercut. Both men thrown to the body here. Again, the huge size advantage. Big right misses. Good counter shot from Cookie. 10 seconds. Both men have landed some clean shots. Good left hand from Cookie. Architect did rock him in that first round. Likely won the round, but you never know for sure. Big left hand from Cookie to end a ridiculous first round. And look at the damage before they heal up. As they both heal up the damage, Cookie's going to walk into round 2 with a bit more damage, but both men landed some super clean shots, to say the least. Goodness gracious. Talking about Architect's punching style, by the way, you saw it. I mean, aggressive, single, hard shots to the head. That is his game plan, and I think we saw it. And for Cookie, just to again get a reminder of his fight style, looks to counter punch, also looks to throw hard shots on the inside. So might it be, honestly, it's kind of a similar setup to Taimo, except he aims for the head rather than the body. Both men throwing. Good right hand from Cookie. Our David versus Goliath matchup here, our final tournament match of the day here in round number 1. We'll be back tomorrow with day number 2, Crofto versus Snipe and Score. Crash Andrews against Flow Daddy. A monumental Titanic matchup between Pete Blackburn and No Sleeves. And Endo Mills takes on Mills. And of course, an unannounced main event that you'll find out on Twitter a little bit later today. Good left hands, good right-handed response from Cookie. Cookie finding success with the jab. Throwing a little bit more often here. Oof. Cookie finding success counterpunching here. I am 100% sure that wasn't a random draw. I did it all in a one-take video that you can see on the secondary channel. Good old wheel decide. Again, debuting what a lot of these people look like too is my favorite part of this. Good uppercut there from Architect. Wobbled him a little bit. Kill shot blocked. Pace has slowed down a little bit. Good right hand. Again, we couldn't do this tournament based off of weight classes. It's open weight. Good left hand from Architect. Cookie misses another big shot. Right hand from Architect, just out of range. Don't need to talk about the obvious size advantage. Cookie trying to chop this big tree down. Big left hand from Architect. Again, coming up, our main event on Fight Night for day number 1, Nasher v X-Tec. A grudge match. The war to settle the score. 30 seconds here now in round number 2. Cookie a little bit worse for wear on stamina. He used another big left hook. And an uppercut rocks Cookie. Architect has him backed up against the ropes and he drops him with the right uppercut to the body. Cookie goes down. That crushing liver shot. Woo! Good Lord. In fairness, actually, it's the upper right-hand side of the body. I always think opposites. Cookie gets back up. Got him in the appendix. Fuck it. Name an organ. Cookie is back up, rocked for the second time, dropped for the first. And he'll escape round number 2. Whew. Architect hurt him, and then he dropped him. Goodness. Goodness. Cookie gets dropped. And fights back with an instant left hook. Let's see what Cookie can do here now. Big right hand from Architect, landed flush. And a big left as well. Huge stamina advantage for Architect. Cultivating mass and power as we move forward. Nothing getting through for Cookie in that combination. Look at Architect just blocking. Big right hand lands. Architect stands there, takes the heat, fires back. Cookie. Oof. Nearly got caught there. Architect's strategy, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Good right hand, though, from Cookie. And another right hand from Cookie. Finding success. And a left hand, left as well to the body. Cookie battling back pretty well here. First minute, 8's a straight left, though. Big uppercut from Cookie. Big right hand from Architect. Backs him up. Cookie finds success. Tastes the power. It has to retreat. Good right hand from Architect. Big uppercut. Cookie is down. Might that do it? A flush lead uppercut from Architect completely shuts down the system. Cookie is dropped for the second time in this fight, and that might just be it. He will have a chance to get up. He got up at 5 last time. Cookie is up at 6. The heart on display. Big left hand from Architect.
You're not focusing.
Midway through round 3, Cookie's been dropped twice. He's landed some good shots. But one more clean shot could be it. Architect missing here. Has to be careful of not wasting too much stamina to try and get Cookie out of there. Good right hand lands. The shot misses. 50 seconds to go here in round number 3. Good left hand from Architect after a bit of bobbing and weaving. A straight left. A big overhand left. Again, Cookie landed a good counter shot. Right's blocked. Big uppercut! Cookie goes down! That's gotta be it! That's gotta be it! Another clean lead left uppercut from Architect as Cookie missed with the left of his own. That has to be it. As Cookie face down in the dirt. He's gonna try to get up. He's gonna try, but it's not gonna work. Architect wins. 3rd round knockout. Cookie just could not overcome the size advantage in a brutal knockout there in round number 3. Cookie back on his feet, but out of this tournament. Architect gets it done. The size wins out. The favorite walks away as the winner. Multiple times landing that huge uppercut. And what a way to cap off the first day of action here in round number 1. Sammy over Timo by decision. Sin and Reaver. Sin getting the nod by decision, but then Monkey Dude with a 6th round knockout. A 6th round knockout of Kofi, and then Architect with the utter destruction of Top Shelf Cookie. 3 knockdowns was enough.
Here comes a pizza.
Oof. As Warrior with the gifted sub, you'll love to see it. That was
that with the Patriots jacket, and of course he's been asked to leave the ball.
That was something. That was something. Unfortunately, Cookie just kind of gassed out a little bit early. Kept getting caught, but the 2 knockdowns in round 3. Cookie landed a lot of really good shots, but Architect's power, the size difference, was just a bit too much. As we get ready to move on to our main event. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Again, just a pure destruction of the competition there. Whew. As we get ready for our main event of the evening. This game still holds up. It absolutely does. The main event of the evening is coming up. Again, every day we'll have our 4 tournament matches and then be able to move on to the main event, non-tournament main event from some of the people who weren't able to sign up for one of those first 32 spots. That's okay, we can still get them in there. As I am very, very excited for this one. Poor Cookie, though. Good lord. We thought the Monkey Dude knockout was something. Architect. Absolutely feasted. As we are just about ready for the main event of day number 1, this 8-day tournament that we organized on a fluke. I'm excited to see what happens here. As it will be X-Tec V-Nasher, the main event. Nasher's in the house to watch this. We're ready. We are ready. 2 decisions, 2 knockouts. How will the main event go? Boardwalk Hall, Atlantic City. This grudge match, X-Tec V-Nasher. As you see, the size advantage for X-Tec. Huge reach advantage, but is it really a size advantage? Is it really? Here comes X-Tec. The pride of British Columbia. Again, huge height, weight, and reach advantage. How will that play out? How will that play out for X-Tec in this fight? And here comes the man himself, the pride of Columbus. I mean, it was too funny to not make Nasher absolutely jacked, okay? Flexing on the... He's gonna flex on X-Tec. Fucking fresh out of state prison. Again, X-Tec, though, the huge height, weight, and reach advantage. We'll see if he's able to put that to good use. But it's gonna be difficult. What is in the water in Nashville? Who's to say? We're going to have to put the prediction up here as well. Who will get it done? Will it be X-Tec? Will it be Nasher? The prediction is live. Here we go. Yeah, Nasher. It's an accurate representation. Exactly. Tony, good to see you as well. Here we go. The main event of day 1. Let's see what happens. Nasher v X-Tec. Again, our non-tournament main event. And we'll see how this one works out. X-Tec, big uppercut to land. Everything except for physique in favor of X-Tec, but can you put the odds against somebody that yoked? That's shredded. His ability to flex on X-Tec is unmatched. Oh, God. Should have done custom entrance music if I had enough time. We would have put on Let's Go for a little bit of a throwback. Good right hand from Nasher. We've seen some knockouts here today. Good uppercut from X-Tec in response, and another. Big left hook as well. Nasher looking for those kill shots. He's caught with a jab. Of course, difference here, X-Tec is a southpaw. And certainly by this point in the creation process, we were looking to use some of the more funny-looking trunk sets. Good uppercut again from X-Tec. Nasher in on the inside. It's where he needs to be. Lands a good left hook. And a good follow-up jab. Just swaying out of the way. Went for a kill shot of a right hook. Good right hand from X-Tec. Big right hand from Nasher in response. Halfway through round 1, 7-round main event. Good right hand there from X-Tec. Of course, we just saw Cookie in action, so we couldn't have Nasher also rock the Columbus look, you know? I love that Nasher's head looks like it's too small for his body. Big left hand there from X-Tec. Again, with the attributes the way they are, the styles make the fights. Nasher's looking for the kill shot. X-Tec doing a good job of swaying out of the way. Final minute of round 1. Big left hand. Landing for both men. Good counter left from X-Tec. How was Cookie looking? Cookie, unfortunately, got matched up against the biggest opponent in the tournament, and Cookie crumbled in round number 3, unfortunately. So Cookie is out of the primary tournament. Right hand from X-Tec. Oof, both men just missing some big power shots. 25, good. 25 seconds to go in our opening round. And Cookie crumbled. I'm a wordsmith, what can I say? Good right hand from Nasher, follow-up uppercut. Good shot to the body from Nasher, 10 seconds here. Both men looking like they'll throw to the wire. X-Tec going for the kill shot. Nasher misses one of his own. 2 seconds, good left hand. And a follow-up right from X-Tec to end round number 1. Look at the damage accumulated from both. X-Tec doing a little bit more, but X-Tec also had to put some extra recovery effort into his stamina. So Nasher was able to wipe away most of that damage. Round number 2. Gotta clip these to Twitter. Honestly, I meant to clip the knockouts as we went along. I just kind of missed. Because to be honest, I expected a knockout in one of the first 2 fights. By the time that 3rd fight happened, I'm like, oh shit, okay. Kind of forgot. Good right hand there from X-Tec. And look at Nasher right now, just making X-Tec miss. Draining more of that stamina. X-Tec, the bigger man, might tire out a little bit faster. Good counter to the body. That right hook. Nasher misses that clinch attempt, lands a clean uppercut, and a big right hook. Good couple of rights from X-Tec in response. Nearly landed a kill shot of a left hand. X-Tec's looking for the finish. We called it a grudge match. You don't throw with that much heat unless you really hate the guy on the other side of the ring. Nasher landing a good shot to the body. Good left jab. Good defense by Nasher. Not able to land that left hand. Obviously, when it comes to priming their defense, I mean, Nasher has Zach Wierenski to look at, and Brent has Tyler Myers. So you might expect a better defense from Nasher in this fight. Both men just standing, throwing. Good left from Nasher. And a follow-up. Brent, big left hand from X-Tec. Woo. And another. X-Tec landing a little bit more here. Nasher getting caught throwing. Oof, just missed that counter right. The reach, unfortunately. Poor Nasher failed him there. Good right hand from X-Tec. Good avoidance of the uppercut in the left. Big right down the pike. Final minute in round number 2. 7-round main event. We'll get a look at the scorecards after round 3 if necessary. Wasn't necessary in our last fight. Stamina certainly in Nasher's favor. Although X-Tec making the better use of the reach. Eats 3 straight jabs from Nasher though. Interesting. X-Tec the punching bag there for the moment. Good couple of lefts though. Nasher, good avoidance. Big left to the body. 30 seconds to go on the round. X-Tec keeps looking for those kill shots. Nasher's counter work paying off. Shots to the body again. Good defense here. Big right hand misses. 10 seconds. Uppercut blocked. Big shot again from Nasher. Just not able to find his range. Shot to the body. Right hand blocked. Left hook landed clean for Nasher. And X-Tec, my opinion, lucky to stay on his feet after that punch. Ooh. We do go to round number 3. This is where we saw the Architect knockout. It was very early on in the round. Shot to the body lands clean for Nasher. X-Tec had to back up, eats a straight to the body as well. Good counter hook to the body here. Both men starting to throw to the body a little bit more and just missing again these big haymakers up top. Nasher again trying to work the body, not able to find the range. That one was blocked. Tekski, hello, you missed it. Absolute destruction of Top Shelf Cookie in round number 3. Knockout of the tournament so far for Mr. Architect. Big right hand from Nasher. Ate a couple of shots with the head movement to deliver it. Big miss. Big uppercut just off the mark. Good left hand from Nasher. Good follow-up uppercuts from X-Tec. Who will walk away with the W in this heated rivalry? Big left hand. Good straight. A jab to the face. Uppercut blocked. Again, Nasher struggling to find his range consistently. Landing pretty flush when he does. Has that huge stamina advantage. Big left hand from X-Tec lands though. Uppercut finds a way through. A good right to the solar plexus from Nasher. Nearly 8 straight.
You're not focusing.
Good shot to the body. Big right hand drops X-Tec. Nasher floored him with the counter right from downtown. X-Tec hits the canvas. Absolutely floored him on that counter right hook. Clean as a whistle. X-Tec has a chance to get back to his feet, looks composed, and is back up at the count of 6. We still have a minute to go in round number 3, but the first big moment of this fight for Nasher, dropping X-Tec flush with a right hook. Both men missing some big shots. Can X-Tec make it to round number 4? That's the question. Nasher looking for the kill shot here. Good shot to the body. Big left hands from X-Tec. Nasher trying to avoid, open up the counter window, lands a straight right. 30 seconds to go. X-Tec backed into the corner. Nasher trying to work the body, eats a couple of rights to the head, fires back with one of his own, and just misses. Another big right hook. X-Tec looking very, very tired, outright exhausted. A glancing left. Good counter shots to the body here for Nasher. Nasher picking him apart. 10 seconds to go. Can X-Tec survive? 5 seconds now, and it looks like that he might. And indeed, we will see the 4th round. Somehow, some way, X-Tec survives after getting floored with a clean right hand. We got to look at the scorecards. X-Tec taking the first, but Nasher had 29-27. A 10-8 round in round 3. Big left hook to start this round. Good stamina recovery from X-Tec. He desperately needed it. Good defense there from X-Tec here. First couple seconds of this round. Misses that right. And again, Nasher just out of range. That bomb of a right hand. It's landed once. Can he land it again? X-Tec with some volume, but nothing landing clean. Yeah, custom songs would have been "Let's Go" and fucking whoop, there it is. Good straight, though, from X-Tec. Needs to work his way back. Good counter shot to the body. X-Tec finding success and keeping it simple. Another straight. Good counter punch. The problem is X-Tec gets in trouble when he looks for those kill shots. Misses again. And is really draining the gas tank here. Great defense from Nasher. Another miss. Big left hook is blocked. 1:40 to go in round 4. X-Tec looking exhausted. The clinch from Nasher. Can't land the left out of it. Does land the right to the body. Halfway now through round 4. Our main event of the evening. Day 1 again of this 8-day sprint. The Friendo Fight Night Tournament. Again, our main events, non-tournament related. But we definitely got some interesting matchups coming up. They'll be revealed on a day-of basis. We got people from the MLB community. We got people from the NHL community. Excited to see these particular matchups. Nasher right now. Maybe letting X-Tec off the hook a little bit. Wonder how big Crofto is. Crofto has one of the most interesting appearances. And we will see Crofto in action tomorrow He takes on Snipe and Score. Okay, look at the stamina now for X-Tec. Final 30 seconds of round 4. Good left hand from Nasher. Nasher continues to look for the right hand. He's not able to find it. 3 big shots for Nasher, misses, and he's starting to look a little bit tired himself. 15 seconds to go. Unfortunately for X-Tec, the offense really hasn't been there. But he might get points for the defense. Nasher missing a lot of big shots. Good block there at the last second. 3 seconds now. Will we see one more big punch? A shot to the body that glances off.
Beautiful.
Interesting at this point. Damage low, stamina low.
Exactly like that.
We've seen a 6th round knockout. We head to round 5 of 7. Brits and Hawks. Hello, gentlemen. As Nasher elects to just let X-Tec approach. Into the nice left there.
You're not focusing.
Both men throwing. Again, looking for that highlight reel knockout. We've seen a couple of them so far today. Supposed to run this last night, but unfortunately, thanks to a lovely internet outage, we couldn't run it last night. So we got to run it today. Both men are tired. Nasher does have a knockdown in this fight. Just a couple rounds ago now, both men landing. And honestly, the stamina becoming a factor for both. One clean shot could be the decider. Again, X-Tec a massive size advantage despite physiques. Especially an incredible reach advantage. That was a good counter right to the body. Favor of Nasher, but you see him starting to lumber around the ring here a little bit. Both men thrown to the body. Big uppercut and a left misses. Another left. The defense for X-Tec starting to pay off. Lands a counter left. And indeed, both these guys so tired now at this point. Clinch doesn't work. Uppercut glances. And for Nasher as well.
For you.
Both men so tired at this point. And Galahandro. Thank you for the follow. Galahandro. Haymakers killing endurance indeed, and that's the factor. If the participants elected to set up haymakers as a go-to, you know, the strong shots, it can drain the gas tank. As X-Tec has him against the ropes, pressuring here, landing some clean shots and a big right hand from Nasher to back him off. 1:07 to go. Here in round 5. Looked like Nasher had the knockout secured. Now, not so much. And indeed, we nearly did this in a UFC game once. We will probably end up doing it at some point.
Move your head.
I was on a boxing kick lately. It made sense. 40 seconds to go in round 5. Both men throwing uppercuts. That was a good right hand by Nasher. 35 now in round 5. Good shot to the body. Good counter left by Nasher. Has to make up that deficit of the reach. It was a couple of days in the making. I had to make 45 people. So it took a little bit. 15 seconds to go in round 5. The pace has definitely slowed, not quite to a crawl. 5 seconds for someone to make something happen here. Nasher trying to back him down, elects to back out. Shot to the body's blocked. And we go to round number 6. The stamina obviously for both a huge factor. The damage not so much, but one punch that we saw can change things. Big left hand there from X-Tec. Gotta make the use of that reach advantage. I'm the new Butterbean. You sure are, Architect. Oh, God. And like I said, if you watch back the VOD, I have my guy made in case I don't get one more late sign-up who I'm waiting for. Maddie, thank you for the follow. I have also not done myself any favors with the physique. X-Tec can't land. Nasher, good counter shot to the body. Need more of that. Good left hand. Good right hand to the body. Nasher making him miss and making him pay. Nasher was ahead on the scorecards last we knew, but the fight has changed. since that third round where Nasher knocked him down. Big left hand for Nasher, lands flush. X-Tec in a bit of trouble. He's missing a lot of shots. He's missing a lot of shots. Nasher trying to close the distance. Not trying to get caught. Big uppercut lands clean too. X-Tec's in a lot of trouble here. Might be down on the scorecards. I don't think either one of these guys would be overly happy with the decision victory. Although if Nasher does get the decision victory, he can say he put X-Tec down. Just missing. Good defense from both. Tired athletes in that ring. I would have had X-Tec be sponsored by Chipotle, but that wasn't an option on Fight Night Champion. So we approach the final minute of round 6. Just waiting. Bated breath to see if there will be that highlight reel knockout. Both men exhausted. Again, Nasher continuing to work the body. Big left hand for X-Tec, misses again. Both men missing shots to the body despite that reach. X-Tec still can't land.
Come on, kid, focus.
You wouldn't expect X-Tec again with that massive reach advantage to not be able to land these shots. The accuracy just hasn't been there. As Nasher misses a 4 to 5 punch combo there. Good shots to the body again though. Uppercut blocked. Good defense from Nasher. Got caught with a stinging right hand after missing a hook. Final 10 seconds of our penultimate round. It looks like we're going to round 7. X-Tec lands a left to end the round.
Now listen,
Did not think, I mean, again, there have been a couple of these fights where it's like, oh yeah, early finish, guaranteed. And then it didn't happen. Just didn't happen. Here we go. The final round. Is Nasher ahead on the scorecards? Does X-Tec need this knockout? Will there be the knockout in general? Waiting to see who gets bragging rights in our first non-tournament main event. This stupid idea that I love that we're doing. Again, we have a week's worth of this coming up. 32, big left hand from X-Tec. 32 different friendos involved in the tournament. And nearly 14 more involved in these non-tournament main events. Again, the tournament spots went to the first 32 to get back to me. We have 2 minutes to go. Nasher, good job avoiding the uppercut. A to right, avoids a couple of lefts. X-Tec using that range a little bit more effectively. Lands a nice right. Just waiting to see if that one clean shot can land. That can end this fight before it goes to the scorecards. Hawks, thank you for the gifted, buddy. Thank you for the gifted. Oof. Ooh, that right landed. That right landed. Nasher backing up a little bit. He got caught. He got caught. God, these two are both so tired at this point, too. It's crazy. 1:20 to go. Looking for a finish. Big lefts. Nasher going high and low. Misses that uppercut to the body. Again, it was a clean right hook that put X-Tec down earlier in this fight. Good left to the body and a clinch. Final minute of the fight. X-Tec trying to close him down a little bit here. Shot to the body was blocked. Good right hand. Started off the day with 2 decisions. Saw back-to-back knockouts in our tournament fights. Thought we might have a knockout here. Both men throwing, though. This isn't over. 35 to go. They both want the knockout. Big right hand. Just misses for Nasher. 27 to go. X-Tec still throwing. Straight to the solar plexus from Nasher. 20 seconds on the clock. Both men exhausted. Right hand from X-Tec. 10 seconds to go. Both men throwing. But it looks like we're heading to a decision. 7 rounds in the books. Right hand, but it's too late. We indeed go to the scorecards. The winner of our first main event here on Friendo Fight Night. Who's it gonna be? And the answer is a draw! We have a draw between Nasher and X-Tec here in our first main event. Unbelievable! A draw in our first main event. Oh my God. Wow. They score it a draw. Incredible. 66 apiece. All 3 judges had the same scorecard rigged for the content. Unreal. Unreal. That 10-8 from Nasher wins round 4 as well, but the judges gave X-Tec the majority of the rounds, round 1, and then 5 through 7. Absolutely insane. As X-Tec did have a bit more accuracy, Nasher threw more punches, 102 more to be exact. Incredible. See the power shots there as well. What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? A draw in our main event. And you know, in terms of the schedule for Friendo Fight Night, we have main events booked for every night except the final night, day 8. And dare I say, we're going to make it official right here and right now. Day 8, we have both conference finals matchups. We will have the rematch between Nasher and X-Tec, and then we will crown a tournament champion. We will have the rematch. It is day 1. On day 8, we will be back. Nasher v X-Tec. Right before our championship decider. There has to be a rematch. We can't have Nasher try to shit-talk X-Tec because he dropped him, only to then not beat him. We will be back with those two on day 8 to help decide a winner. For now, a look at our... an updated look at our tournament here. I'll get that prepped on screen now. We do have the first 4 fights of this Friendo-based tournament in the books, and I will be very happy. I'm absolutely grinding this week. Expect my guy to come back bigger than he already is. I can't make him bigger. I could change the height, but that's about it. Start putting lifts in the shoes, you know? Let's get some lifts in the shoes. Oh my God. Let's get an updated look here at our tournament upon the conclusion of day number 1. This highly technical graphic that we have here. Again, we decided the first 4 matchups on the left-hand side of your bracket. Sammy beat Taimo by decision. Sin over Reaver by decision as well. And then we saw our first knockout. Round number 6, it was Monkey over Kofi. And then Architect absolutely destroyed Top Shelf Cookie in round number 3. And of course, in our main event, the shocking draw between X-Tec and Nasher. Already booked the rematch. Tomorrow, we will finish the first round on that left-hand side of the bracket. It will be Crofto against Snipe and Score, Crash Andrews against Flow Daddy, and then my personal main event, Pete Blackburn and No Sleeves. Pete Blackburn and No Sleeves going head-to-head in round number 1. And then it is the battle for the name Mills, as Endo Mills takes on just Mills, twitch.tv/Mills, of course, another franchise dude, as that is going to be a ridiculous, ridiculous matchup. And I am proud to announce the main event non-tournaments for day number 2, the main event. It's King Lime taking on YouTube sensation Gravity. King Lime v. Gravity, our main event tomorrow. Excited to see what will happen between those two. And again, we have some other fantastic main events coming up featuring the likes of Thrash Gaming, of Jugsy Siegel, Wabba, Henrique, BBG, OG Kevin Bacon's involved in a main event. When will that be? We got some interesting main events coming up. We'll be back. Fight Night continues tomorrow. We'll be doing this every day for the next week because what the hell? When we have a good idea, run it into the ground. But the controversy, a draw between Nasher and X-Tec. Can't believe it.